Good day, everyone. My name is Sushan Martinico from BSM2B. Today, I will be demonstrating the folding and packing of our gown.
I-mute lang yung ng picture.
Today, I will be performing about surgical hand washing. Preparation. Deep sink with foot or knees controls for dispensing water and soap. Faucets should be high enough for hands and forearms to fit comfortably. It is to prevent splashing and be sufficient of size and height above floor level to prevent the washing of forearms. Number 2, antiseptic detergent or soap. It is to reduce the resident microbial count to a minimum. Surgical brush with plastic nail and pick. Remove debris and transient microorganisms from the nails, hands, and forearms. Mask, cap, and hood. It is to prevent yourself and the patient from any form of infection. Sterile towel. It is to keep your hands dry and sterile. Scrub suit attire to maintain sterility and prevent infections. And lastly, protective eyewear, glasses, or goggles to prevent spread of infection. We should remove watch, rings, and bracelets. During the washing, rings, watches, and bracelets may harbor or protect microorganisms from removal. Allergic skin reactions may occur as a result of glove powder and accumulating under the jewelry. Be sure sleeves are above elbows and uniform is fitted and tucked at waist. It is to remove microorganisms. Anything that is below the waist are considered sterile. I will be performing about the gowning and close gloving. The first step is opening the gown. A gown is wrapped in a single layer of fabric and it's taped with a indicator in striped appearance that when it is exposed to steam, it will turn into black, which ensures you that this gown is sterile. Now, I'm gonna break the tape and open this up. Well, as you can see that there is a tab in which you can pull and grip this up without touching the inner part. Reach down the sterile table and rest the whole gown directly upward. It is to maintain the sterility of the gown. So, this is the gown. Right now, I'm going to open the gloves. Once this is open, I am now prepared for my scrubbing. So once I have done my scrub, I want to make sure that my hands are not above my neck and not below my waist. Then I'm going to take the towel and do so in a way that it does not touch the table or the wrap. And dry my hands starting from the fingertips to the arms. Now, in the other side. Hold the neckband for both of your hands and gently shake down the gown. Slip the hands into the armholes and reach the upward level of the shoulder. It is to prevent touching the sterile object. Next is to swing the belt to be tied up by the circulating nerves. So now we're going to proceed at the close gloving. Using a close glove technique, put on the sterile gloves. With your left hand still inside the gown, pick up the folded edge of the right glove. It is picking up the right glove with gloved fingers, pointing towards you with the glove in the left of your pocket. Hold your right hand out with palm up still inside the sleeve. Make sure you never expose your fingers. Lay the right on the right hand, with the hands and fingers still covered with the puffs. Unfold the glove back such as the palm side of the glove with the facing outward. Use your right hand, which is still inside your sleeve, to grasp the bottom of the cuff end to the right glove. Using your right hand, pick up the right glove in which the glove fingers pointing towards you. This will be the glove with the left in the pocket, holding the inner lining of the cuff. Adjust the right glove cuff over the right gown cuff as necessary. Keep the left hand inside the gown. Work your right hand down into a glove. If the fingers are not in place, don't worry, you can correct them when both gloves are on. Ensure the rim of the glove and straps completely covers the cuff of the gown. Adjust fingers and cuffs. Adjust if necessary to ensure that it will not snag off. Turn up and adjust the cuffs of both gloves. Pull the glove fingers out of the ends to reposition our fingers if necessary. Adjust the gloves such as they are comfortable and to cover the entire cuff of gown. Today, I'm going to demonstrate the gowning and gloving another person. Gowning the surgeon. Procedure. Open hand and hold the end part of the surgeon's to grasp the opposite end of the towel. Lifts the folded gown directly upward from the sterile package. Grasp the gown in one hand. Step back from the table into an obstructed area to avoid contamination. grasps the gown in one hand, steps back from the table into an obstructed area to avoid contamination. Stretch hands holding it to the neckband. Carefully locate the neckband and hold the inside of the gown just below the neckband with both hands. Offer inside the gown of the surgeon. Let the gown unfold while keeping inside front the gown just below neckband to maintain the sterility. Next is to release the gown. Hold the hands at the shoulder level and slip both arms into the armhole and to facilitate the surgeon fixing the gown. Squeeze lubricant or powder in the surgeon's palm so that the gloves will smoothly go inside to the hands, entrusting the hands easily to the glove. Grasp the right glove firmly with the 4 fingers under the turned back of. Grasping a folded cut of left glove with the right hand. The palm of the glove should be facing in the surgeon. Stretch the cuff enough to introduce his hand. Places the palm of the glove against the palm of the left hand. The glove fingers point up the forearm. The next is to repeat the procedure to the left hand. It inspects gloves for integrity after donning. The next is discard wrapper into waste container. It is to sustain and maintain cleanliness. That would be all. Thank you. And today, I will be performing open gloving. First is the preparation. Clean and flat surface. Mask, cup, or blood. Sterile gloves, scrub suit. It is all sterile items must be kept above waist level. Next is assessment. Check the expiration date of the sterile gloves. All sterile items must be checked for sterility prior to use. Always examine sterile glove packaging for expiry date, intact-ness, and tears to ensure that the sterile gloves are still applicable to use. Sterile gloves should be sealed, free from tears, and not crumpled to ensure that the gloves is still applicable to use. Fingernails should be short, clean, and healthy. Artificial nails, extenders, and cheap nail polish can harbor additional microorganisms. The top portion of the scrub suit should be secured at the waist and tucked into the pants to prevent the microorganisms. Make sure that you are not allergic to the sterile gloves. It is allergies might cause burden to your procedures. After performing the surgical hand washing, you should open the package of the sterile gloves. You should place a package of the gloves on a clean, dry surface. Any moisture in the surface could contaminate the gloves. Open the outer package without contaminating the gloves or the inner package. The inner surface, which is next to the sterile gloves, will remain sterile. Open the inner package. Put the first glove on the dominant hand. The first glove is drawn when the left hand grasping the cuff of the right glove on the fold. Pick up the glove and step back from the table. It reduces transmission of microorganisms. Any moist in the surface could contaminate the gloves. If the glove is packed so that they lie side by side, grasp the glove for the dominant hand by its cuff. On the palmar side, with the thumb of the first finger of the non-dominant hand, touch only the inside of the cuff. It is to keep the inner surface sterile. Put the first glove on the dominant hand. The hands are not sterile. Hand into a glove and pull the glove on. Keep the thumb of the inserted hand against the palm of the hand during insertion. Leave the cuff turned down. Pull the second glove on the non-dominant hand. Pick up the other glove with the sterile glove hand, inserting the glove fingers under the cuff and holding the glove thumb close to the glove palm. Reduces transmission of microorganisms. Any moist in the surface could contaminate the gloves. To keep the inner surface sterile, put the first glove on the dominant hand. The hands are not sterile. Pull the second glove carefully. Hold the thumb of the first glove hand as far as possible with the palm. Adjust each glove so that it fits smoothly and carefully. Pull the fingers under the cuffs. And lastly, remove and dispose used gloves. It is to prevent transfer of microorganisms.